really hard question.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. Just really understanding that I have to learn everybody on the floor. The first year, it was learning everybody. The second year, I was familiar with them. The third year, familiar with them. And this year, it's like, again, I have to learn everybody again because they weren't out there on the floor with me as much. And just trying to stay patient because I can be frustrated easily if things aren't done right or they don't look the way it's supposed to. So probably that way.
When was the moment where it really clicked that you're like, wow, I need to step up and be the leader of this group?
Of course.
Probably not even this summer because I was still dealing with my hip. So when we came back for school this year, yeah, because it's in my head. They probably would hate for me to say this, but in my head there's like a whole bunch of little babies because it's one thing to play basketball for a lot of years, but playing basketball under him is a lot different. Most of them aren't used to the way he coaches, so it's kind of like they don't know what to do. So you have to take them to the side and explain to them this is what it is, and try to give them some love when they are getting frustrated or he's getting on them, the coaches are getting on them, and then at the same time get on them if they're still not doing what they need to do.
How has your relationship with Coach grown throughout the years and changed?
I feel like he trusts me a lot more. As a freshman, I don't trust you at all. That goes for anybody. But that, and there are times like he said it the other day. Me and him are probably like the closest as far as how we act, how we think, and things like that. There are things he says on the court that I've been thinking about, and he says it right then and there, or vice versa. So probably in that way.
Crystal, what's it going to be like for you on Saturday? All this, I mean, you've been through for 3 years watching some of your teammates. Now you get to live through it and knowing that there's still basketball to be played.
Yeah. It doesn't seem real. 4 years does go by fast. I didn't think so. Coming in here as a freshman, I'm like, senior year will never be here. But Saturday should be a great celebration to start the game, but it's going to be short-lived because we have UCF. So.
Right. Did you ever think you'd survive getting pushed and prodded mentally and physically the way you have and come out on the other side, not only a better player, but a better person?
If you had asked me 2 weeks into freshman year, into the freshman season, preseason, no. But now I'm like, if I can handle this, I feel like I can handle anything.
What are you most proud of every time here?
Just being strong. It's emotionally, physically, mentally. It's everything. It's not. You just don't come in here and drift through here and go play basketball. You have to think about what you're doing. You have to be conscious about everything, everybody that you talk to, how you talk to them, even what you don't say, your body language, and you're held accountable here. And in other programs, I don't think you get that. So that's what I'm thankful for.
Is it weird having senior day, but then yet you still have another home game and some road games after that?
Yeah, but I've never counted XL as home game, so I don't really count those.
Does it just feel different there?
Yeah, it just, Gamble is home to me because I promise you, if you'd asked me of how many games they played at XL, or if they played at XL growing up, I wouldn't be able to tell you. So Gamble is what I've known growing up, and that's where I like to play. So.
Does it have a different feel to it?
To me, it does. Maybe not to everybody else, but to me, it definitely does.
Because there's more students here that usually end up on campus than at XL?
And not even that. The crowd just feels closer. It feels louder. I mean, even though it holds more people, it's because it's so packed in. Yeah.
How have you handled all of the stuff that's come around this season that hasn't really been there the past couple of years as a senior?
Handle it with grace sometimes, and sometimes not so much. But yeah, we had to talk about it today. Like sometimes it can be really frustrating because as a group we're not doing what the coaches are asking us to do, but we're still trying to figure it out. And if we can come in every day with an attitude like we have to get it right, that's half the battle. Not really just coming in here and thinking things will just happen. We have to make it work.
Is there still a strong belief, you know what, we're going to do something special with this season?
I do believe so. Maybe not outside these walls, but inside, we have our confidence. If we don't, who will? But obviously it hasn't looked like it has in past years, especially the years that I've been here, and even the years before, clearly. But we still have the pieces, and it's all about timing in my belief. Team could have a bad night, we can be hot with our shooting, and things just flow, and just the opposite can happen. But it's our job to give ourselves at least the opportunity to win.
Does the confidence come from seeing something in each of these players that you know can come out in the right moment?
Yeah, and like I said, I think it's a personal attitude with everybody. Our biggest teams that we've lost, you don't see the same type of fire, and that's what we're really trying to look for. That's what we've been working on this last, I think, maybe 2 weeks in practice, is just trying to find the fire with everybody.
Do you feel it surfacing? I mean, coaches talked about practice getting better.
Yeah.
Can you feel it yourself?
Absolutely. The energy has been better since the Oregon game. The other day at USF, our first half obviously wouldn't show that. I think we went down 3 at halftime, something like that. But in the second half, you saw a completely different team, and that's the team I think we can be.
What are you looking for your team the most in this last stretch before we get into a playoff?
Just toughness. And that comes different areas. Toughness to get loose balls, toughness to get rebounds, toughness to run our offense when the defense doesn't let us, and then toughness to get stops when we need to.
Are there tough players on this team?
Yeah, and like I said, it's just an attitude. And toughness is something that can be given to you. You either get it yourself or you won't have it. But we've done a great job in practice, like I said, the last 2 weeks, in trying to inch people towards it and give them a little kick in the butt for it. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
You like how Liv's progressed in practice? Coach said after the Oregon game, she's been a completely different person in practice.
Yeah, I would probably say she's had the biggest turnaround for it, because she knows she's gonna have to be physical. She's our biggest player, so she's gonna have to get every rebound that comes in her area, and go in there and block shots. If we're gonna be out pressuring, which we want to do, she has to be in there to help us when we do get beat and block shots.
You Coach talked about how you stepped up as a leader more the last month, and it just kind of has all clicked. How do you feel leaving that kind of legacy on the court? Sorry, this is a lot of information. But being able to help these younger players as they kind of go on to next year. Like living for.
Yeah, and I show it in a lot of different ways on different days. But most of the time it's just trying to lead by example. But just what I'm trying to do is not have a bad day. If they see me not have a bad day, they're like, okay, I need to step my game up. And I think if everybody can have that mindset, it'll raise the bar for everybody.
Is that a lot of pressure?
Yeah. It's a lot of pressure in a sense because we haven't won a championship since I've been here. It's a lot of pressure, and you can't wait for somebody else to do it. You have to be the one to do it as a senior. When you step into your senior year, you have to fill those shoes and be the person that everybody can count on.
To ask this with a lot of time left, have you kind of thought about if that doesn't happen, or you're just still looking forward to if it does?
It'll be heartbreaking because that's what I came here for. I said if we don't get to the Final Four, it'll be heartbreaking because I've never not been in that situation. I don't want to be at home on the last weekend.